This week, it's the Panthers and the Falcons.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Young to throw it. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Young. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Young off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Young. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here comes 3rd down and 7. And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Now a 2nd and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Now Penix.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Tershawn Wharton
able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Young will set to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Falcon football.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Throwing again, Penix. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at at the 26-yard line.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here is Young. That caught by Trimble. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down.
They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Panthers first
Looking to throw, Young. And Sanders has got it complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The numbers for Sanders last week, 9 catches, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Young now from the 50. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. They begin the drive with Robinson. Still going. They can't stop him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On the counter, this is Robinson. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Looking to throw, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Panthers first
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
second and 5.
They'll try to throw now. Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll set up to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
On play action, Young.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Young now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
A running play, it's Dowdle.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
3rd and 8.
Now back to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Renfro to return. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. Now Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Young to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Young working out of the gun. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Again, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Young. He'll find Thielen working the middle. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. From the shotgun, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Touchdown! Chuba Hubbard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. He's got the hook up to McLeod. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now Penix. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the give, this is Hubbard.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now 3rd down and 7.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Now here's Young.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Young.
At the 29-yard line.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
That's good for a Carolina Panthers.
They'll throw again. Young.
Got a man. That's Leggett.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 14.
In motion left, that's Thielen.
And they just get the play off. Now Young.
To the left side, he's got Sanders. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Young. Touchdown, Panthers.
And Xavier Leggett
From 6 yards away.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Here's Penix. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 1. Robinson up the middle.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. To the air, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Trying the left side with Algier.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And that is incomplete. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
They are going for it. Penix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And they'll send the tight end in motion. It's Young off play action. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Hubbard.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
Young now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The play fake. Now Young. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Young now from the 50. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now a run with Hubbard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Big tight end, and he is going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw here. Got an open man. It's McLeod. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Penix to the air once more. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. In motion right here, Washington. They'll go play action here with Penix. That's caught left side to the tight end Pitts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 30. And we're back now in Charlotte. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw again. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw again is Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ray McLeod from 19 yards away. And the Falcons have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Young quickly to the flat. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On play action, Young. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Young. That is caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 16. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Young will set to throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. To the air, Penix. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
The return is Renfro.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Looking to throw, Young. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
It's 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. .42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll throw with Penix.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Jadeveon Clowney in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Operating from the gun, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Robinson with another carry.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On third down, Robinson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
The Panthers now set to take over offensively.
They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
D'Angelo Malone drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were